Hello and welcome to a new episode of Geek Lunch Meat. I'm your host Chris. As usual, hope you all had a good Easter break. Last week we didn't have a news update. There wasn't much going on, and then I thought I would start my new series of Geek Lunch Meat Light Bites, where I'm just going into my collection of various geek-related stuff and just doing little videos highlighting things that I've collected over the years. So I hope you like that one. If you watched it, if not, check it out. I'll be doing some more of those soon as well. If you could hit like and subscribe if you do like them, would be fantastic. It help the channel out a great deal. But now back on to the news. A couple of big trailers dropped in the last week or so. Stranger Things season 4. We finally got the big trailer for, and yeah, it was epic. The Duffer Brothers, the show's creators, they promised us that it was going to be an epic season, and yeah, the trailer looks like it's really going to deliver. The kids have all sort of split up. 11 has gone to live down in California. We get to see bits of Hopper over in a gulag in Russia fighting a Demogorgon by the looks of it. Yeah, just lots going on. Plane crashes, helicopters, a great villain by the looks of it. It looks a bit Cenobite from Hellraiser. So really leaning into the 80s again there as well. 11 continues to have appalling taste in haircuts. That is coming to us. Volume 1's obviously, don't forget, it's split into 2 volumes. The first one is May the 27th, which is also the same day, if you remember that the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, which was coming out on the 25th, it has been put back 2 days to the 27th, and they're dropping 2 episodes of that at the same time. So yeah, that weekend's going to be a huge geek weekend. Lots of binging of TV going on there. Yeah, can't wait for that. I loved Stranger Things season 3. Was a step up from season 2, which wasn't bad, but wasn't as good as season 1. Season 3 I loved. Yeah, season 3, 4, yeah, it just looks to be huge. I don't know why. I suppose the sort of cliffhanger of Hopper supposedly, dying, which was then pretty much, it was like the creators just said, "Oh yeah, don't worry about that," and almost instantly, sort of copped out and literally just told us that he was alive again straight away. And then the teaser that we had a while back sort of confirmed it, and obviously it needs all over this trailer as well. So yeah, I don't know quite why they went with that sort of vague cliffhanger, which they basically then sort of said, no, Hopper's still alive pretty much straight away. But yeah, good to see. Yeah, Stranger Things season 4, May the 27th. We also got the trailer, the long-awaited trailer for Thor: Love and Thunder. It was announced all over the internet that it was like the sort of, it now held the record for the sort of, a big major release. The shortest amount of time between its first trailer and actual release date, because it comes out in July the 8th, and we hadn't had any footage at all yet. So sure enough, they dropped a teaser, and it is only a teaser, a minute and 30, but yeah, absolutely gorgeous looking. I've said before, I love Taika Waititi. In Taika we trust. The man could do no wrong for me. I love all of his films. Thor looks great. I say it's only a little teaser. He has essentially hung up his cape, both figuratively and literally. He now says he's living a peaceful life. He's given up, all the violence. He's lost his the costume, and he's now sort of donned out in Ravager garb, because he is with the Guardians of the Galaxy that we saw. Obviously, he went off with at the end of Endgame. He's still with them. We get to see those in the trailer. I get a feeling, my vibe is that they will not be in it a great deal. I think they're going to be in it at the beginning. And then I think he's then going to go off, obviously, on his own adventure. And he gets, obviously, there are some shots of him in his new shiny metallic gold and blue and red suit, which looks fantastic as well. We get to see a brief glimpse. I think there's a one shot from behind of Russell Crowe as Zeus. We don't get to see Christian Bale as the bad guy, Gore the God Butcher. They're keeping him hidden for this very final shot. We do get to see Natalie Portman back as Jane, as the Mighty Thor. She's got a Mjolnir, or sort of it's been like re-put together after Hela shattered it. She's got that, and she's now Thor as well. It looks like Thor goes off with Korg for a while, which I love. Korg's hilarious. He obviously voiced by Taika Waititi as well. Yeah, it just looks big, bright, colourful, same as Ragnarok, which I absolutely adore. Yeah, so I can't wait. That's July the 8th. Don't forget, we've still got Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness coming shortly in a couple of weeks' time as well. I wondered if maybe we would get the trailer for Thor at the end of that, like they did with the putting the trailer for Doctor Strange at the end of the last Spider-Man movie. But obviously, shows you what I know. I wonder if they were going to do that, but no, they dropped the trailer, and beautiful it is too. Yeah, so check that out. I'll put links to all of the trailers in the description below as normal. We also got a little teaser for Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, the animated show that's on Netflix, which, although obviously ostensibly for kids, if you've watched previous episodes, you'll know that actually I really do rate it, except the final season went off the boil a bit after they left the island and sort of ended up running around with these robots chasing them in another compound, which was a bit iffy. This is the 5th and final season, and it July the 21st that drops on Netflix as well, just after we get Jurassic World Dominion. That's June the 10th. So then this will be just after that, and finish off the sort of story, and that will be that. They seem to be sort of saying this is the end of the Jurassic era. I don't think it's the end of Jurassic films. They make too much money, they're too popular. Universal aren't going to let that drop, so I suspect we will see something different. Maybe they'll call it a different, maybe they'll go a different route and not go Jurassic. So you've got the Cretaceous, is it the Mesozoic? I'm not entirely up on all my dinosaur, almost like eras of time like that, but I know there's plenty they could choose from maybe to reboot, so who knows with that. And there was a new trailer this week for Shin Ultraman, which is coming out in Japan in May. I don't know when we're getting it over here. I suspect, I'm not convinced we'll get a cinema release at all. Shin Godzilla did get a very limited release, but that's Godzilla. He's a known property. Ultraman, not so well known over here. So yeah, looks great. It looks like it's got more action. Shin Godzilla, or Godzilla Resurgence, I think that sort of translates to. As I've said before, it's quite a slow film. It's a satire. There's lots of board meetings and sort of people getting together, and you don't actually get any monster on monster action. Whereas Shin Ultraman, at least from the trailer, there's some goofy looking monsters for him to fight. All looks good fun. Yes, I suspect that may just come straight out to streaming or on Blu-ray over here or something. But I will be checking that out. Going from that straight into things I've watched this week is the Ultraman, the second season of the CG anime on Netflix dropped last Friday, which I watched. I didn't realise, but I hadn't checked beforehand. There was only 6 episodes. Season 1 was 13 episodes. Season 1 drags in the middle. It's sort of set. The season's split into like 3 stories. The middle story is a bit slow, and then it kicks off again towards the end. This season 2 was sort of non-stop action. I thought, this is great, and then you get to the end of the storyline, and then it finished. And my fault for not checking. But only 6 episodes, but it is non-stop. We get 6 Ultraman for the price of 1. Lots of action, a great theme tune, a great end credit song with some. Watch that. It's got all the Ultramen and all the monsters and things dancing as you do, which is good fun. But yeah, it's big, it's colourful, it's got great battle scenes, lots of action. If you like things like Iron Man, Ultraman's basically the suits, or in this iteration of Ultraman, all very sort of similar to that sort of Iron Man vibe. Yeah, I'd recommend that on Netflix. Only 6 episodes. What else have I watched? Severance. Severance is probably hands down one of the best shows I've seen on TV in a long time. It's up there. Things like Watchmen, I thought was absolutely sublime, and Legion as well. Absolutely fantastic geek TV. It's on Apple TV, so it's a real shame because I don't know how many people are going to watch it. I don't think Apple TV. I don't think it's anywhere near as big as Netflix and Amazon Prime, which is a real shame. I'm not going to go into spoilers. I'd say it's that sort of show. I don't want to spoil it for people. Just go out and watch it if you can. I think you can get like Apple TV for a month for only about £5. It's well worth watching. You've also got Ted Lasso on there. Watch that as well. There's a couple of movies as well that'd be worth watching. I've just started watching Foundation on there as well, which is based on the Isaac Asimov novels, which I've only seen the first episode of, but that's sort of good, got a Dune vibe, good sort of epic sci-fi. But Severance, It is. I've mentioned it before. It's produced and a lot of the episodes directed by Ben Stiller of sort of dodgeball fame and amongst obviously numerous other movies. It's completely a different vibe from what you'd expect from him. It reminded me of Devs with the sublime Nick Offerman. If you've seen that, the Alex Garland show, I suppose it's a shadowy corporation that's doing something that you don't know really what's going on, what it is they're doing. Everything's top secret. Severance goes one further in that they sort of bifurcate people's brains, their memories, so that their working selves don't remember anything as soon as they leave the building. So you've got they call them the innies and the outies. The innies work on the severance floor. The outies, what is their lives outside, and never the two shall meet. And just the weird stuff they've got going on. It is. It looks. It's just mostly sort of shot in sort of an office room, and there's a lot of just walking down white corridors, which sounds boring, but it isn't. The way it's shot, just flowing cameras as they sort of stroll down these corridors. It's all very creepy. The cast is top notch. Adam Scott from Parks and Rec, Patricia Arquette, John Turturro is really good in it. Christopher Walken, he's at peak Walken levels in this. He's always good. Yeah, I can't go into any more of the story. I wouldn't want to spoil it. I will just say all 9 episodes are on Apple TV. So get a month subscription, watch it. They have just announced that it's been renewed for season 2, which is brilliant. I can't wait. That'll probably presumably not come out till next year. I will definitely get another month subscription to watch that. Yeah, Severance, absolutely brilliant. Can't recommend it enough. That's about enough waffle from me this week. As I say, I'll probably try and get some more Geek Lunch Meat light bites as I'm on holiday this week. So I'll get some little ones filmed and drop them as and when. Yeah, thanks for listening. And say hit like and subscribe if you could. It would be fantastic. Until next week, take care and eat geek and be merry.